The game we all wanted to play. The one we thought would revolutionize the entire franchise. But just days before its release, everything came crashing down. Football Manager 25 cancelled. Gone. But here's the twist. This just might be the best thing to happen to the gaming industry in years. Hey everyone, I'm Pixelated Quest and today we're diving into the shocking cancellation of Football Manager 2025 just weeks before its release. Stick around, you won't want to miss this. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. Also, drop a comment. What do you think about this decision? The anticipation of Football Manager 2025 was palpable. Fans had been eagerly awaiting this installment, hoping that it would finally be the breakthrough the series had needed. After years of iteration, tweaks and incremental changes, this was supposed to be the game that would leave everyone satisfied. It was the one that was supposed to push the series into new realms with next level features, deeper mechanics and a more refined experience. The development cycle had been long. Fans had been teased with tantalizing glimpses of what the game could become. Early impressions and leaks showed a title that seemed to be shaping up as a true game changer. And then the unthinkable happened. In the early hours of February 7th, SEGA released a statement on X saying that they made a difficult decision to cancel Football Manager 2025. Out of nowhere, just days before its intended release date, which was set for March, Football Manager 2025 was cancelled. Gone, vanished into thin air. It's a bombshell that left fans reeling and shaking their heads in disbelief. Imagine this, you've been following the development for months, eagerly watching trailers, reading developer posts on Steam or on the official website. You can almost feel the excitement in your fingertips as you prepare to dive into a new polished version of your favorite game. And then it's gone, just like that. No foreshadowing, no closure. The announcement came as a shock to everyone. And the game you had pinned all your hopes on, never going to see the light of day. This is a major blow for the gaming community. A punch to the gut. Football Manager is a staple in the gaming world. Fans have supported it for decades, ever since 2005 when the first Football Manager as we know it today was released. The series is one of the longest running sports simulation games with an incredibly loyal fan base. But now, all those dreams of Football Manager 2025 have been dashed. It feels like the rug has been pulled from under us. Naturally, the reaction has been swift, and it hasn't been all too kind. Fans flooded social media with a barrage of frustration, disappointment, and anger. Posts like, "What a joke," "Terrible move," "What the F," and "Are you effing serious?" were made by disappointed fans. But also words of understanding and encouragement could be seen from the community, like, "Onwards to FM26. I actually understand where they're coming from. I'd rather have FM26 than have a buggy faulty game." As I said before, the FM community is very loyal, but I also get the frustration. As fans, we invest our time, energy and money into these games. We follow every detail, every news drop. We watch as the developers build something that we cannot wait to experience ourselves. But to see it all evaporate in an instant, that's a tough pill to swallow. Some fans are asking, why push for the last few months if you knew the game wasn't ready? Others are questioning why did they move the release date just in December? Should they have not known by then that they are not going to make it? It's easy to get caught up in the emotion, in the disappointment of it all. But this is where things start to take a turn. Because here's the thing. In a world where we've grown accustomed to games being rushed out the door unfinished, maybe Football Manager making this bold decision to cancel instead of releasing a flawed product is actually a sign of something bigger. What if I told you that this cancellation, this devastating news, isn't just a setback for Football Manager fans, but perhaps the best thing that could happen for the gaming industry as a whole? What? Let's be real here. We've seen far too many games hit the market half-baked. Cyberpunk 2077, Civilization 7, Anthem, and the list goes on and on. Games that were released before they were actually ready. Games that were flooded with bugs, incomplete features, and a community up in arms. But these games were pushed out. But why? Because the publishers wanted to hit the release date, they wanted the money, they wanted the profits, and the result? Chaos. The backlash from fans of these titles was extreme, and rightfully so. Nobody likes paying full price for a game that's clearly not finished. But why did it happen? Why did we let it slide? And more importantly, why do developers keep pushing out games that aren't ready? It all comes down to pressure. Pressure from publishers, pressure to meet deadlines, pressure to deliver a product on time no matter the cost, and most importantly, money. But Football Manager 2025 has done something different. They've looked at the situation and made a difficult choice. They've chosen to cancel instead of releasing a subpar product. And this could be a game changer. What if more AAA developers would follow this? What if instead of pushing out incomplete games, more studios took a step back and said,
"We fucked up.
We're not ready yet, we're going to delay it. Or better yet, we're going to cancel it altogether if it's not up to our standards." In a world where we're constantly told to accept day one patches and unfinished games, this is the type of move that could redefine the industry. It's a message that says we're not willing to sell you a broken game, and that's what the gaming industry has been missing for years. I believe other game studios like EA, Firaxis and similar controversial studios known for releasing games in poor states should take this as an example of how to do right by their fans and start producing games for players in mind first rather than their own pockets. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is a huge loss for fans who were looking forward to Football Manager 2025. I get it, you're upset. I'm upset too, but sometimes we need to look at the bigger picture. This decision shows a level of integrity that was not often seen in the gaming world. The gaming industry has been plagued by rushed releases, half-finished products, and disappointed fans for years. But Sports Interactive and SEGA have chosen to stand up and say no more. If we take a step back and look at the industry as a whole, maybe this is what the future of gaming needs. A move away from rushing games to market and an embrace of quality over speed. Maybe this is a sign that the developers are realizing that they do not have to cave in to corporate pressure. They don't have to release something that's not ready just because the calendar says it's time. We've seen numerous times what happens when games are rushed out. They get patched, they get fixed, maybe, but by then the damage is already done. The fanbase is frustrated, the game's reputation is tarnished, and the developers are left scrambling. So why not change the narrative? Why not create a standard where games are only released when they are actually ready for release? What if the gaming world started to value quality over quantity? Because do you really need a FIFA game every year, which has remained the same for the past decade? What if the developers took a stand and said, we will not release until our game is truly finished, polished, and ready for you to enjoy? What if Football Manager 2025 was the spark that ignites a new era of gaming? One where we do not have to settle for unfinished products anymore. We've been conditioned to accept delays and broken games at this point. We've seen it time and time again. But what if these delays were a signal of something different? What if they were a signal that the industry is maturing? That developers are starting to understand that pushing out games just for the sake of releasing is no longer acceptable? This isn't just about Football Manager 2025 anymore, this is about a paradigm shift in how games are made. The industry is evolving, and Football Manager might just be the first major step towards a future where developers are held accountable for the quality of their products. And let's be honest, that's something we all want. So, what do you think? Was this the right move for Football Manager and the gaming industry as a whole? Should more developers take this route, or is the cancellation of Football Manager 2025 just a sign of a larger problem? I want to hear your thoughts. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's talk about this. Is this a move other games should follow? Or did we just witness the end of an era? Either way, the future of gaming is starting to look a little brighter, and it all started with one decision: cancel Football Manager 2025. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe and share it with other gamers, because the conversation about the future of gaming is just beginning. Congratulations to the winners of this giveaway, listed here. Send me an email to claim your Steam key. If you also want to participate in the next giveaway, which will be in the next video I release, simply subscribe to my channel. I will be picking 5 random subscribers with each video releasing. See you in the next one.